Hi everyone, welcome to JVN testing tutorials. In this class we'll see about Python course syllabus. This is the first class of the Python. So in this first class we will see what are the syllabus, what are the topics going to cover in the entire Python course. Okay, let's see. Module 1. Module 1 is related to Python introduction. So in this Python introduction, we have a lot of topics. What is programming? Like what is Python programming? What is coding? Python libraries. We'll cover Python modules, Python web framework. What can Python do? Why Python? Flavors of Python. Python syntax compared to the other programming language and Python installations. Okay, so in the module 1, coming to Python introduction, these are the topics we need to cover. We are going to cover. Next, coming to module 2. Module 2 is related to Integrated Development Environment Installation. IDE, Integrated Development Environment means IDE installation in the module 2. So after that, we'll move forward to module 3. So in the module 3, fundamentals of Python. So in this topic, fundamentals of Python, lot of subtopics is there, like how to print the statement, how to commands, and Python data structure and data types, string operation in Python, Python keywords, and Python variables. So these are the fundamentals of fundamentals of Python. And some more is also there, like Python type conversion, simple input and output. So these are the topics going to cover in the module 3, fundamentals of Python. Next, coming to module 4, Python operators like arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators and logical operators, identity operators, membership operators and output, simple output formatting. So these are the topics going to cover in this Python operators, module 4. So after this module 4, we move forward to the module 5, that is Python conditional statements. So what are the conditional statements we have in the Python? Like identification, if else, nested if, short and if else, examples of the conditional statements. So these are the topics going to cover in this module 5, Python conditional statements. Next, module 6. In this module 6, Python iterative statements. Let's see the topics like identification, for loop, while, nested for, nested while, examples for looping statements. So these are the topics going to cover in this module 6, Python iterative statements. Next, module 7, Python jumping statements. So in these jumping statements like indentation, break statement, pass and examples for jumping statements. So these are the topics going to cover in this module 7, Python jumping statement. Next, going forward to module 8, like Python strings. So in this Python strings, we are going to cover string introduction, string object class, string methods, splitting and joining strings, and string format functions. So these are the topics going to cover in this module 8, Python strings. Next, moving forward to the module 9, Python list. So in this list, a lot of concepts is there like list basics, list methods, nested lists, list comparisons. So these are the topics going to cover in this module 9, Python list. And going forward to the module 10, that is Python tuples. So in these tuples, the subtopics is introduction to tuples, tuples in built-in functions and tuples operations. So these are the topics going to cover in this module 10, Python tuples. Module 11, that is Python sets. So in this Python sets, we are going to introduce introduction to sets, sets with built-in functions, set operations, set with functions. So these are the topics going to cover in this Python sets module 11. So after this module 11, going forward to the module 12, that is Python frozen set. So this is a small topic. Let's do the introduction to frozen set. That's it. So after that we are moving to the module number 13, that is Python dictionary. So the introduction to dictionary, dictionary with built-in functions, dictionary with functions. So these are the topics going to cover in this module 13, Python dictionary. Next, module 14, Python functions. So in this function, we are defining a function, calling a function, return statement, difference between return and print, arguments, parameters, keyword arguments, arbitrary arguments, user-defined functions, nested functions, functions with real-time examples. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 14, Python functions. Next, module number 15, that is advanced Java functions. Let's see the topics. Lambda function, map functions, difference between return and print, filter function, generator, reduce function, yield keyword, and advanced functions with the real-time examples. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 15, advanced Python functions. Next, moving forward to the module number 16, that is object-oriented programming with Python. Let's see the topic. Introduction to classes, creation of objects, init, self keyword, super keyword, and inheritance. So in this inheritance, we have a types of inheritance, that is single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. Next, polymorphism. So in this polymorphism also we have a two topics, that is method overloading and method overriding. And coming to encapsulation topics, we have a private, public and protected. And coming to data abstraction, ABC class and abstract method, real-time examples of data abstraction. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 16, object-oriented programming with Python, means OOPS with Python. Next, moving forward to the module number 17, that is file handling with Python. Intro to file handling, file models with keyword, working with the files, reading and writing files like buffer, read and write. Other file methods also we have like a tell function, read line function, read lines function, write line function, other file methods, seek function. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 17, that is file handling with Python. Next, moving forward to the module number 18, that is exception handling with Python. So let's see the topics in this exception handling with Python: using standard module, creating new modules, and exception handling with try expect, and creating insertion and retrieving table, updating and deleting the table. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 18, exception handling with Python. Next, moving forward to the module number 19, Python NumPy. So intro to NumPy, NumPy installation, NumPy array object, NumPy data types and NumPy array attributes, NumPy array creation routines and NumPy array from existing data, NumPy array from numerical ranges, NumPy indexing and slicing, NumPy advanced indexing, NumPy broadcasting, NumPy iterating over array, NumPy array manipulation, and NumPy binary objects, NumPy string functions, NumPy mathematical functions, NumPy arithmetical operations, NumPy statistical operation, NumPy byte swapping, NumPy copies and views, NumPy matrix library, and NumPy algebra, linear algebra. So these are the lot of topics we have in this Python NumPy module 19. So next, after this module 19, we are moving to the module number 20, that is data processing with Python pandas. So in this module number 20, we are going to see introduction to pandas, how the pandas will be installations, and a Python panda series, data frames, Python pandas panel, and Python pandas basic functionality. And after the descriptive statistics and functional application, Python pandas reindexing, Python pandas iteration, Python pandas sorting, working with test data, options and customization, and indexing and selecting the data, statistical functions, Python pandas windows functions, Python pandas date functionality, time delta, Python pandas categorical data and visualization and IO tools also there, Python pandas, IO tools. So these are the topics we are going to cover in this manual module number 20, data processing with Python pandas. So after that one, moving forward to the module number 21, that is data visualization with Python library. That is bar plot, pie chart, box plot and hat map, histogram. These are the topics going to cover in this module number 21, that is data visualization with Python library. Next, moving forward to the module number 22, that is advanced Python multi-threading. So in this advanced Python multi-threading, we'll see the topics. What is multi-threading? Multi-threading versus multiprocessing, thread class, thread lifecycle, methods of multi-threading in Python, examples of multi-threading. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 22, that is advanced Python multi-threading. So these are the advanced topics. So we are covering from the scratch basics to advanced level also. And next, moving forward to the module number 23, that is Python web scraping. What is web scraping? Request module, JSON's module, saving scrapped data. So these are the topics we're going to cover in this module number 23, that is Python web scraping. Next, moving forward to the module number 24, real-time web scraping project. So in this scraping data from the e-commerce website projects, I will explain the real-time project in the module number 24. So after this project, we'll moving forward to the module number 25, that is advanced Python regular expression, that is split working with special characters, qualifiers and match with final and character sequence and substitute and search methods. These are the topics we're going to cover in this module number 25, that is advanced Python regular expression. Next, module number 26, Django for Python developer. So what is this Django? What is PIP? Django installations, Django creating object, creating project, and Django creating application, Django commands, and we have a lot of Django settings.py, Django views.py, Django urls.py, Django templates, Django models we have, and the Django migrations we have, blog project using Django also I will explain. So don't worry by seeing this all the modules. No need to worry, it is a very simple and easy to learn all of this stuff. Next, module number 27, that is Git and GitHub. So GitHub introduction, account creation, how to create the GitHub account and a GitHub repository, pushing projects, pulling projects, how to push the projects, how to pull the projects, readme files, Git intro, Git installation, Git clone, Git status, and how to add the Git, comment, push, pull, Git versus GitHub. So all this stuff are going to explain in this module number 27, that is Git and GitHub. And moving forward to the module number 28, that is Power BI. So this Power BI also will cover in this Python concepts. So that is Power BI intro, Power BI installation, Power BI query editor, and intro of the Power BI query, load, transform, extract, the data types and filters in the Power BI query, inbuilt column transformation and inbuilt row transformation, how to do these pivot tables, how to report, how to table, and models, visualization charts, fields, and analysis of data, creating dashboards, running Python scripts. So all this stuff, project data visualization using Power BI with real-time data sets also I will explain. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 28, that is Power BI. Next, module number 29, that is exploratory data analysis with Python. That is data gathering, data pre-processing, data visualization, and real-time IDA project also I will explain. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 29, that is exploratory data analysis with Python. Next, moving forward to the module number 30, that is HTML. HTML means hypertext markup language. HTML intro, HTML editor installation and HTML basics, HTML elements, HTML attributes, HTML headings, HTML paragraphs, HTML formatting, HTML commands, HTML colors, HTML links, HTML images, HTML head, HTML forms, HTML tables, and HTML list. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 30, that is HTML hypertext markup language. And moving forward to the module number 31, that is CSS, means cascading style sheets. CSS intro, CSS syntax, selectors, commands, colors, how to do in the CSS, like how to do the backgrounds, borders, padding, text, fonts, icons, links, list, tables in the CSS. So these are the topics going to cover in the CSS cascading style sheet module number 31. Moving forward to the module number 32, that is React.js library. So in this React.js intro, create React app and folder structure in the React. And the class component, JXs, and why we use pros, and what is the state when we use the state method, and destructing pros and state, event handler, event binding, and condition rendering approaches in the React, and list rendering, list and a keys, indexing as a key, CSS styling in the React, forms in React, component lifecycle intro, mounting phases lifecycle methods, updating lifecycle, unmounting and error handling phases, fragments and pure components. So these are the topics we'll see in this module number 32, that is React.js libraries. And moving forward to the module number 33, this is the final module, I think so. No, before this final module. Okay, module number 33, SQL with Python programming. So in this, MySQL get started and MySQL installation, MySQL workbench, data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, MySQL create database and MySQL connection with Python, MySQL create table, MySQL insert, MySQL select, MySQL where, MySQL drop table, MySQL chain. So these are the topics going to cover in this module number 33, that is SQL with Python programming. And the last and final is module number 34. Finally, we are moving to the project, will involve real-time project. So this is about the syllabus topics going to cover in this Python free course. So no need to worry about by seeing this lot of courses. So it is simple and easy to learn. So in these free classes, I am going to explain from the very basics, simple and easy examples which understand to you. Okay. So thank you guys. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to YouTube channel and share to your friends. Bye bye.